Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Trevor Achane to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that. Real rap, I let her get.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. And they're going play action. Young. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Young throwing here. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. That gives Carolina the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running right. Here's Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Zone read. They'll give it to Hubbard. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
17-01. Ready? Monday tonight. Creative tonight.
On play action, here's Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. That's good for a Panthers first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's Young. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Young to throw here on third. And he can't hang on as he gets hit trying to make that catch. Drop's going to force fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, Young. Brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. It's Tracy on 2nd down. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll start out with third and maybe a couple inches at most. Now Dart. And he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Takes this one at the 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the Giants' 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. This is Hubbard running left. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. And that means it is now 3rd and 16 to go.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And they are unable to bait that defense into jumping, though they did try, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. So Dave Canales is going to take this risk. They're going for it. 4th down. Young throwing. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, he scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Dot now on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd down.
Dart setting in the throw here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never ever beat this offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Out in punt formation for the Giants.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Now set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
44-yard line.
Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Young. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That was good enough for a fresh set of downs. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers 1st down.
Now Young. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Darts back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It is caught at the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, New York.
That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights, and that ties things at 7. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Get set. Bring it to the center.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that gives New York the first.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Within 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Quick one to the outside by Dart. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So 1st down from the 41.
Get set. Bring it to the center.
That's complete right side. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. That is Shaw Smith-Wade ranging over to make that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Working on 2nd down. Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Panthers get to that one.
We got a close game here, late on both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Hubbard again. Coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now
3rd down run by Hubbard. And giving him the 1st down. Winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. And is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Young to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Young to throw it. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They're going for it, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. A handoff to Tracy. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 39-yard line.
Second down throw here from Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. Hit there, and he's forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And that's going to set up a Giants first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now Dart on second down. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. But then...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy. And New York is on top. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubts. On the return, here comes Achane. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now it's Young. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And we're back square. 14 apiece here. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Seahawks will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 80. He's high.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Edmonds on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers with a little more work to do to win it here. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Young throwing here. And he's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ballgame. Brian Burns.
A loss of 12.
And that leads up to an incredible now, Brock. 3rd and 25 to go.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Boy, this offense staying on skates hits another loss here. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They go right back to Tracy. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that will make it first down Giants.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Second.
On first down, they'll run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And 2 yards all he can get since 3rd down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And before the snap comes, there's the official signal for a timeout. Defense taking the opportunity to try and ice him and try to give this crowd one more chance to make an impact, provide some noise before this attempt. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's Tracy once more. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And it's going to be a New York first down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now out comes the 2nd-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And things just got even more exciting here in overtime, folks. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. Brian Burns. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Young. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Young. Headed the wrong direction again, and he's dropped. Shelby Harris. And it's going to be, oh my goodness, Brock, 4th and 25.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
This return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. RPO quickly into the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play. Got to hurry this to the line.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Giants.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Well, you're talking about sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Oh, and he nearly had the interception, but he couldn't reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed. But still, 4th down coming up. And before the snap, the defense going to call for that timeout. Yep, kicker knew it was coming, so a little extra time here to maybe think about that miss from earlier before he tries this one. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Charlotte.